It's good to have you join us on AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. I am Merciful Hajinomo. Bishop Wale Oke, the National Deputy President of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, says the coronavirus pandemic has provided an opportunity for Nigeria to develop its health sector. The bishop said this in a statement issued by his media office in Ibadan this Sunday. He also commended the government of Nigeria at all levels for their efforts in containing the spread of the virus. He added that God has been so good to Nigeria that the deadly coronavirus disease has not claimed so many lives. Still on COVID-19, 3 journalists have been suspended from the Correspondence Chapel of the Nigeria Union of Journalists in Taraba State, Nigeria, for flouting the directive of the union's National Secretariat, which put all union activities on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The union, in a briefing at the State Secretariat of the NUJ, identified the 3 journalists as Sani Suleiman of Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, Ben Adaji of New Telegraph, and Magiji Hunkoye of Daily Trust newspapers. In another development, the Lagos State Government of Nigeria on Sunday announced coronavirus test centers in the 20 local government areas of the state, noting that visits to the centers is strictly by appointment and not by emergency. Residents were asked to make requests through app.alertclinic.com and schedule appointment at the test center closest to them. Bayelsa State, Nigeria on Sunday began the demolition of illegal structures and crowded stores in the popular Swali market in Yenagoa, the state capital, to enforce the compliance of social distancing. The chairman of the implementation committee of the Bayelsa State Task Force on COVID-19, Dr. Inodu Apoku, who supervised the demolition, said the required social distancing protocol could not be achieved with traders crowding the roadside. Apoku said that the state government has fumigated over 600 stores inside the market to enable the traders do their businesses in a spacious environment, while adding that the exercise will get to all markets in the state to ensure that traders and buyers are safe from coronavirus. And now to news on the foreign scene, the Secretary for Education United Kingdom, Gavin Williamson, said free laptops and tablets will be offered to children from disadvantaged backgrounds across England to help them study at home during lockdown. He said 4G routers will also be given to families who do not have mobile or broadband internet, while adding that a new national online academy providing 180 online lessons per week will be launched on Monday. Williamson added that these will enable schools to access high-quality support and all children to continue learning now and in the years to come. You're watching AD4 TV Radio News Update. We will go on a short break now. More stories when we return. Do stay.
As the world faces the challenge of the coronavirus pandemic and governments around the world are racing against time, AD4 TV Radio thanks you all for doing your part to stop the spread of the disease. Be safe at home and practice hygiene. Protect yourself and others. Do not panic. Do not self-medicate. Listen to all preventive advice and stay at home, as well as maintain social distancing. Say no to fake news. Get authentic updates from the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, the Federal Ministry of Health, the NCDC, and of course, AD4 TV Radio, your credible and reliable channel. Please stay safe to save others.
You're welcome back. The Chief Minister of Maharashtra State, India, Uddhav Thackeray, on Sunday said the state is set to allow a limited number of sectors to resume business on Monday after weeks of shutdown to slow the spread of coronavirus. Uddhav Thackeray stated that some activity would be permitted in the least affected parts of the state, while a strict lockdown will be observed in the red zones that have the maximum number of cases. Meanwhile, the Indian government has revoked permission for e-commerce firms like Flipkart and Amazon to supply non-essential goods during the lockdown. Talking environment, high winds, hail and heavy rain pounded parts of Alabama this Sunday as forecasters warned residents to brace up for possible tornadoes and flooding later in the day. According to reports, more than 24,000 customers were without electricity this Sunday. It was the second Sunday in a row that the South was hit with severe weather. And talking sports, players and coaches at Roma have waived their salaries for 4 months to help the Italian club get through a financial crisis sparked by the coronavirus crisis. With Roma having not played a competitive match since March 1st because of the pandemic, the players and coaching staff will forgo salaries due to them for March, April, May and June. Still in sports, Chinese Super League team Wuhan Zol made an emotional homecoming after being unable to return for 3 months because of the coronavirus pandemic. Players had initially stayed at their winter training camp in Spain when the virus peaked in Wuhan in January. After a prolonged transit in Germany, they landed in Shenzhen on 16 March and underwent 3 weeks quarantine. That's it on AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. You can join the conversation on our social media platforms at AD4 TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4 TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Merciful Ajinomo.